was my birthday, it was my birthday. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katarina and welcome to my channel. And today I decided to do something that I haven't done in a while, which is a book haul in the middle of the month, like in the beginning of the month, probably when you're watching this. But I decided to just do a book haul showing you guys what I got for my birthday, which was on Friday the 6th of April, and I got some books and I got some bookish stuff, and I wanted to show to you guys what I got because I don't know if I will get any more books throughout the month, but even if I don't, you already have a book haul, so we don't have to worry about that, do we? So first of all, I want to show you a little bookmark that I got, which is a Ravenclaw bookmark. If you can see, it's kind of pretty, isn't it? It's fairly flexible, I thought not, and you can put it in between of the pages like this, and the page will be stuck there. The only problem is that because it is so tiny, sometimes it doesn't stick, so you have to just put the page on it, like inside it. You can't just put it like this, but it's fairly beautiful. Of course, if all of you know, I am a Ravenclaw. It's my Harry Potter house. I am proud of it. I am one of the Blueies, and I am very happy with this bookmark because it is fairly cute. It is from my house for Harry Potter, and it is fairly tiny, just as I am. So can't you see the resemblance? It's just amazing, beautiful. I love it. And now for the reading material that I got, I have to say that for my birthday, the only thing that I got for reading was manga, which for me, it's amazing because manga is pretty expensive. So if it is gifted to me, I am very happy, and I just have to thank a lot to everyone that gives me manga. So obviously, if you don't know it already, these are my boyfriend's gift for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and present them to you, but if you're not very interested in manga, I am very sorry, but the rest of this video could be not for you unless you want some recommendations or some stuff to read. In that case, stick around because I'm gonna show you some great stuff. So the first manga is one that I have no idea what it is about, kinda because I read the blurb in the back page, so I kinda know, but I kinda don't know. And that is this little beauty, which is Love is War, Kaguya-sama. And this is by Aka Akasaka, which is kind of a weird name if you think about it correctly. But this is volume 1 in a series, I believe, where there's two people, I think it's a boy and a girl, that are geniuses in their school, and they are in love with each other, but they don't want to confess. So they start like this awesome, supposedly, battle in which they try to make the other one confess first so they don't lose. And because they're supposed to be very smart, they try not to lose, and they try to make the other one just confess. And I don't know if I'm going to like this because this doesn't sound at all like my type of thing that I would like to read, but since it's volume 1 and since it was given to me, I will give it a shot and then I will tell you something. This is actually the thing that I would prefer to watch the anime instead of reading the manga, because it will have fairly less episodes and it will be fairly less boring in a way, because it will have voices, it would have music, and it would have those hysterical girls like going like, ah! And I kind of like that, but not in manga format. So we will see. I don't have very big expectations of this, but it might prove me wrong. So stick around to see if I'm proven wrong, I guess. Now, for the next one, this one I love because I already read it, and that is The Ancient Magus Bride, Volume 8, and this is by Korei Yamazaki. And I have read all of The Ancient Magus Bride from 1 to 7, and then I got this on the day next to my birthday, and I was like, I have to read it. So I got this in the 7th of April, and in the 8th of April, I woke up and I was like, well, I am not sleepy anymore. What am I going to do? I'm going to read The Ancient Magus Bride. And I read this in like an hour or something. So yeah, I just wanted to know what happened because this is just a perfect blend of sad and happy and nostalgic and fantasy and beautiful, and it's just amazing. So for those of you who don't know, The Ancient Magus Bride actually has an animation, which I haven't seen, and I don't know if I can recommend you guys to watch it because I don't know if it differs a lot from the manga, but this is the story of this girl, Chise, and she is a slay baby, or whatever you pronounce that, I have no idea. And that means that she has a connection with magical beings, which means that she can see fairies and other magical beings while other people can't. And because she lost her parents, she decides to sell herself in an auction, and she is bought by Elias, which is kind of this creature with horns and a skull face. And he is a magus, a magician. And in a world filled with alchemists where magic, pure magus magic is dying, he decides to turn her into his apprentice and his bride. And it is a very fun story, but at the same time very sad, because Chise, as a slave baby, and because a human body can't support a lot of magic, is doomed to die in a short amount of time. So it is amazing, it is beautiful. The way that this volume ended, I couldn't with myself, okay? I was like, where's volume 9, everybody? Where is volume 9? So I just love The Ancient Magus Bride, and if you want to read a manga that is a little bit dark, but is beautiful, and you are not afraid of blood, because there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of self-hatred thoughts, so trigger warnings for that. And suicide, also trigger warnings for that. But if you're not afraid of those things, because this is great, and take it from me, like I read it in the moment that I receive it, and I pretty much, I don't do that. So, The Ancient Magus Bride, everyone. So, I'm sorry for my rambling, but I just really love that. And another one that I got for my birthday was volume 9 in the Himine no Nako Koroni series, or When the Seagulls Cry, if you want to call it that way. And this also has an anime adaptation, but please, for the love of me and my channel, don't watch the anime adaptation because it sucks. Read the manga. The manga for this series is always better. Although I did like the series before in the anime form, but I digress. So this is the 9th volume, as you can see in here, of the series, although it says 3, because it's the 3rd of the Alliance of the Golden Witch arc. And basically, this, I just have to say, trigger warning for everything. Because this is gore, this is depressive, this has self-mutilation, this has not self-mutilation, if you know what I mean. This has horror in its purest, and it also has very depressive thoughts in its purest. You have death, you have a lot of things. So please don't go into this if you have any problem with those sorts of things. But this is basically the story of this family where the patriarch calls everyone to go to his island, and he says that if they can solve the riddle of the witch Beatrice, they can get all of his treasure, because he believes that he's going to die. So all of the family starts working to solve the riddles, and then they see that they start to be killed one by one, supposedly by that witch that actually is real and actually lives there. So this little guy here, he is called Hushiromiya Butler, so he's our main character, and he, upon seeing everyone in his family dying, he goes to the witch and he says, I don't believe that you are real, and because of that my family is not dead and this is just a dream. And so she challenges him to a duel in which they are the main characters and all of the family, entire pawns of them, and she tells him, if I win, you have to accept that magic is real and that I'm real, and you'll be my slave forever. And he tells her, if I win, you have to accept that magic isn't real and that you are not real, and therefore you will die, which is awesome. So you have like a chess game played by two brilliant minds, filled with magic and filled with gore and horror, and I can't want anything else, really, because I just want this in my life. And this is such a chunk of a series. Like, all of the books are like this. They're up there, if you can see it, and they're all huge and amazing, and I have to have them all so I can read the series. So I'm slowly doing this collection, and I'm so happy that I have one more volume for this collection. So and then for the crown jewel of my bookish gifts that I got, and you have to wait one moment because I have to go get it. Oh god, this is fairly heavy, you know, and that is the entire collection of A Silent Voice. And I'm going to show it to you like this. It's the box, oh god, it's the box set of A Silent Voice. And it's just, first of all, the box set is freaking beautiful. And all of the 7 volumes are in here. And oh my god, and this is beautiful. And I'm not going to take all of the volumes out, but basically A Silent Voice is a story that now everyone is reading because it's fairly popular like right now, but it is a story about these 2 main characters, this girl and this boy. And this girl, I don't remember her name, but she goes to this primary school where this boy is at, and she is introduced to the class. She introduces herself with a notebook saying that she's deaf and that she would like to meet everyone through the notebook, so if they want to talk to her, to write in the notebook so that she can perceive because she can't hear. And so it begins the most horrifying bullying story ever. He bullies her so much to the point that she has to leave school and never come back. And after that, because he has some issues of his own, he starts being bullied as well for what he did to her. So it's kind of... And after that, I'm not spoiling you because this is basically the premise of the story, and after that, when he's very older, like when he's fairly older than he was, like in this phase of their life, which is probably college, I believe, I don't know, they meet again, and there it starts the redemption arc of him trying to apologize to her. And I really want to read this. I have been amazed by this since I first saw Emma from Miss Emma Reads a Lot talking about this. I know that there's an anime movie that I want to see so much, and that everyone is talking about as one of the best animation movies that they've ever seen in their lives, but I really want to read the manga first. So I am so happy that I have this, and I forgot to say that this is by Yoshitoki Oima. It's the author. And I so want to read this, and I'm going to pick this up as soon as I can because I'm in love, and the box set is beautiful. I never had something as beautiful as this. Like, I'm so happy. Okay, rambling is over. So these were all of the books that I got for my birthday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want, please comment down below if you know any of these mangas. What do you think about Love is War? Because it's the one that I'm more like... ish about, let's just say. And yeah guys, that is all for today, and happy readings to you all. Bye!